Hello, hello. How are you? Da, 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 da. Do, do. When you pop on, let me know who you are and where you're from. Pop on, let me know who you are and where you're from so I can say hello to you. Da, 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 da. Oops. Y'all know I'm up here trying to type stuff. Okay, there we go. So yeah, and if you're watching this recording, you can skip ahead a little bit to get to the content. And today we're going to talk about social media in the IRS and the S. All right. Hold on just one second. Hey, Michelle. Good morning. Good morning. Michelle, I saw the picture of your hole-in-one. Woo woo. Reverend Slick, good to see you. Good morning, Cheryl. Give you a moment to get on here because y'all know I won't be here long, but I got some good stuff to tell y'all. I'm getting my my notes up. Invite some people because this is going to be some awesome stuff to share. All right. Okay, so here we go. Good morning and welcome. My name is Lysandra Everett. If you've never watched my show before, I am here Monday through Friday, 9 o'clock-ish. When you tune into my show, you're going to hear about tax topics and business and stuff, but a lot of tax stuff as I am a tax professional. And so that's what I spend a lot of my time talking about. And mainly for my home business owners, because that's my specialty. I am the Home Biz Tax Lady. You can find me on various social media sites at the Home Biz Tax Lady, Instagram and Pinterest. And of course, Facebook. And I put the link to subscribe to my channel. I put these live broadcasts on my YouTube channel as well as other videos about tax topics that are important to you. Okay, so today's topic, social media. The IRS is using that baby. So let me tell you what's going on. All right. So, when it comes down to being audited, okay, nobody likes to be audited. And, the rumor is that home business owners get audited more than anybody else. Well, that's a yes and a no. The yes is that home business owners do get audited because there's so many instances of fraud going on. So it's not necessarily that somebody thinks that you're doing something wrong. It's just the fact that, you know what, the Schedule C is full of so many tax deductions and there's so many instances of fraud that, the IRS tends to look at Schedule C filers more often than anybody else. But let me tell you how they're using social media totally against you. Okay, so, in the home business arena, network marketing, MLMers, whether you're an affiliate marketer, online marketer, whatever that is, we often have these events, right? We have events at least once or twice a year, depending on what we're doing. There are some companies that have 4 events a year, And, we go to these events. Going to events is great. Okay. But the problem is that when you're talking about these, travel deductions, if your travel expenses start to look a little high compared to an industry standard, that's one of the things that's going to raise a red flag at the IRS. But what are they doing though? See, they know that even though you're going to these events that you are getting your life, okay? So they're looking at your social media, and while you up there taking selfies on the beach, while you sipping maitais or whatever it is that you're doing, they're putting together, their case against you. Because guess what? When you take those pictures, there's date time stamps, there's geotagging, there's all of these things that lets people know, if they do enough digging, when and where you were and for how long. Okay. Now, again, the IRS does not expect you to go to events and all you do is work. They expect that, yeah, you're going to have some playtime as well. But if your social media profile shows you just mainly getting your life and not really showing any work time, they're using that as evidence to build a case against you in the event of an audit. So yeah, it's great to show your lifestyle because we do this, we do this lifestyle marketing, right? We do this lifestyle marketing where we take these pictures and you should be here, you should be on the beach, you should be at the game, you should be blah, 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 right? And we do this because it's an attraction factor with people looking to see how you live. But if you spend more time showing these pictures of how you're getting your life, but not where you're working at these events, this is something that the IRS can use to build a case against you to disallow that travel deduction. So, even though, yeah, you may have a legitimate business reason for going to an event, but if you can't prove that you were there, right, then the IRS can disallow your deduction. What do I mean? So you might go to an event and we have these mass events where you just check in and you go into the event. Once you check in, you're free to go. You come and go as you please and do whatever. Well, if you're not showing just enough pictures of where you're in, the event, the breakout sessions or whatever, if you're not showing that, and all you're showing is you on the beach, sipping maitais or sitting out having lunch on the lanai and all of that stuff, the IRS is building a case that, okay, well, this is all that we see. We see 15,000 pictures of you doing, having the fun and shopping and all of that, but there's no evidence of you actually working. Yeah, you might have checked in at the conference, but that doesn't mean that you stayed. Right? So when we're talking about showing lifestyle stuff, whether it's Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Pinterest, whatever, when you're going to these events, you better be showing some pictures of where you're getting your work done. You also have to, it's a good idea to keep the program itself. Because when we go to these events, we're not, especially if you're an attendee and you're not a keynote speaker where it's got your name on the program and where you needed to be there, you need to be able to substantiate this travel deduction, because in the event that you're audited, if, the IRS goes to social media and they see you having all this fun, but no evidence of you doing work, it's going to be up to you to prove that you actually did some work. Because with the IRS, you are guilty until you prove yourself innocent. So the IRS is using your social media to build the case against you. Ain't that slick, y'all? Y'all thought it was just people's jobs. No. And, so when, and people don't think about, the pictures and the geotagging and it's showing, date and time of where you were, because, we just take pictures and post them, right? For me, my geotagging is off. I took that off because I thought that's just a little too creepy for me. That's just a little too much information. So, what is my recommendation here? My recommendation is that when you go to events, especially if you are just an attendee and, you're not a keynote speaker, your name is not on the program, that you also take pictures that show you getting some work done, that shows that you were at this conference and you spent your time there, and that you didn't just go sign up to go to this event to, go check in and then go have fun the whole time and not really participate in business. All right. So the keys here: 1, keep your programs. Like people keep them for souvenirs. Well, you need to keep them to substantiate your travel deduction. That's one thing. 2, if you are not on the program, if you're not a keynote speaker, if you are an attendee at the event, you also need to be taking some pictures that shows where you're getting some work done. Whether you're taking a picture of the stage, you're taking a picture of you in a breakout session, the groups or something, you need to have some pictures showing where you're getting some work done, because that is also going to help substantiate your claim. You've got to have those receipts. your hotel receipts and all of that. You now have to have that in order to substantiate the claim as well. But don't let your social media betray you with the IRS. Make sure that while you're out there getting your life, running around in your swim trunks, bikinis, getting your surf on and drinking and partying and shopping and golfing and whatever, make sure that there is evidence that you're doing some work too. Okay? So that is my tip for today. And actually, this has been relatively new in the last couple of years. I want to say it first started around 2012, 13, but now it's starting to be more commonly used, with the IRS and who they're auditing or whatever, So you've got to make sure that your social media does not betray you. Okay, so listen, that's it for me. Thanks so much for tuning in. Listen, there's a link. Make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel. I put these replays up there, but I also answer tax questions there as well. And if you got a tax question, make sure to leave a comment or shoot me an inbox, okay? And I'll see if I can help you out. All right, so thanks so much for tuning in. I'll see you next time. Bye.